I just received a phone call from the Toyota technicians at my local dealership, and let me update you guys on what they said. So if you guys don't know, this right here is actually not my Tacoma. This is a rental. A couple weeks ago, I bought the brand new 2024 Toyota Tacoma. I took it home. 1 week later, check engine light and a whole bunch of other lights came on. So I decided to take it to my local dealership. Before I actually took it in, I tried searching it with a code reader myself to see what the problem is, because I mean, usually if it's a new car and you get a check engine, maybe your gas cap is open, maybe there's some loose wires, and that's what I tried to do. And after factoring everything out, I decided I have to take it to the service department at my local dealership here in Southern California. And after taking it in, they were pretty vague and told me that they needed to keep the truck, and that's why they gave me this rental instead. Up until now, they actually just gave me a call, and there's some good news and some bad news. The technician who called me described to me the problem that's going on my new Tacoma, which is basically the shutters up here in the front of the grille that allow airflow to go into the engine when it gets a little bit too warm. So when the engine is warming up, the shutters are closed shut just to keep it warm and let it do its thing. And when you drive around and the engine gets a little warm, the shutters open up to allow proper airflow into the engine to cool it for better efficiency. And I mean, that's just how the engine is supposed to work, engineered by Toyota. Now, the actual problem with the shutter is a type of valve or whatever this type of component is that actually allows the shutter to open and close. Somehow, somewhere, water got into this little compartment. It's not sealed properly, and therefore it corroded, and now the shutter doesn't open and close. Told me if it was actually malfunctioning, but while staying open, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But because it's shut closed, it's a bigger deal that airflow isn't coming into the engine properly. And as you can see here, this one just stays open all the time. This whole entire third gen Tacoma has airflow coming in through the engine, but on the new Tacomas, they have the shutters that open and close depending on the temperature of the engine. Now, he also informed me that the part has been on back order. I mean, it's a brand new Tacoma, and actually a lot of these have had this problem. Now, something good about it is that it's a very small problem. I mean, it's not like there's something wrong with the engine or something wrong with the turbo or any components like that. It's just this little valve shutter, and it's not a big deal. But the only thing is that this part is, they don't know when it's coming in, basically. He says it's on back order. It could come in with a couple days, and it also could take a couple weeks. So that's basically everything he told me. And you know, I was expecting some type of recall on the 2024 Toyota Tacoma down the line. I mean, it usually happens with redesigns, and obviously buying it, being one of the first people to get my hands on a Tacoma, it was something I was expecting. But I mean, I'm honestly pretty happy that it's something so small. I mean, on the actual third gens, they have a major recall recently where the back, I think, axles or something is corroding and rusting. You guys can look it up. I've seen some videos and people talk about it, but at least the problem happening on the 2024s isn't as bad as the third gens. I think it's affecting the 22s and the 23s. So, I mean, it happens. It's a normal thing with cars, and Toyota, them being a really reliable, good company, obviously they take care of it and do the best job they can. So it's been about 1 week that my truck has been with them, and I've been with this third gen, which obviously I've been enjoying, but it's not the truck I bought. So I'm a little disappointed, especially because it's such a small problem that can be fixed within a couple hours. But we'll wait on that part. We'll see how long it goes. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you guys can please help out the channel by giving a quick like and a subscribe, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one.